might have sold it for me. It looks like exactly the sort of game that I need in 2020, that the world needs in 2020, and it hits me right in the nostalgia feels. So I needed another killer app for this system, and that might have been it.
Wow. All right. You guys are done in the pre-show. I like it. There are already high marks. JD, what we know we're going to see Halo. Seems like you're sufficiently hyped if you've got your Master Chief helmet. What's it going to take to get an A from you in the post-show grade?
Well, I mean, obviously Halo. I would love for them to take Halo Infinite and use it to be showcased the same way they showcased Halo 2 from the E3 2005 world premiere. I remember that. They did the gameplay mixed in with cutscenes. And then, I mean, I think I believe we talked about Fable a little bit earlier. I believe Fable 4 would be great. I don't know if they've ever put out that last Fable. I'm not sure. I have to go back. And then for me personally, I want a new Matrix video game. I know that no one in the chat wants that, but hey, remember Enter the Matrix? That was fire. Remember that bullet time? Yo, bring me back. Matrix
Yeah, I remember
that
that.
right now.
Intersected with the movies and stuff. Yeah, all right. That's a wild prediction that we're gonna get a new Matrix. Keanu, they used Keanu last year, so you never know. Bring him back again. Allegra, I know you're excited about Balan, what they're doing. What else will it take to hype you up to an A grade in the post show?
Right. I mean, everything that's excited me in the pre-show is pretty much what I would also want in the post-show, which is interesting, sort of inventive, newer IP.
Can you hear me now? I think I had it muted the wrong way. I was trying to mute them before we got to the video. Hold on. You'll hear me in a second here. Can you hear me now? You guys can hear me now? Okay. Yeah, I was going to mute the video before they got to the games because people are just like talking. So there you go. I got my mic on now. My bad. All right, hold on one second. I'm just going to share the link around. Hold on one second. They were talking about a Matrix game before. I was probably muted while that was happening. But I loved the old Matrix game. Was really good. I don't know if people played that one way back in the day. Like the physics of it were really fun. Let me just share this around real quick. All right, cool. Yeah, Banjo, exactly. I was almost not going to live stream this, but like, if we get something Banjo, I want to react to it. So, you know, or Master Chief and Smash. Yeah, I doubt that's going to happen here. I can see that happening, but I don't think it's going to happen here. But yeah, either one of those things, I'd rather actually have my reaction recorded here. I am just watching in hopes of a Banjo game. I mean, I like Xbox stuff. Like, I'm sure there's something cool. Yeah, there was something I heard about Fable. I don't know if it's true or not. I left a little hint out there on like Twitter what I heard about Fable. So if that happens, I'll point back to that tweet. It was quite a little while ago. But if it doesn't happen, then whatever. It was just something I heard that I think it was basically the title of the new Fable game. So if that happens, cool. If not, whatever. Yeah, the Super Mario RPG is an anime. I think I've seen the clip. It's really cool. But is it like Gino in Forest Maze, like dodging Bowyer's arrows? Yeah. I do have a Patreon. It's in the description of like all my videos. I don't really push it though, so don't feel pressured to have to donate or anything. I really don't care about that. Gino confirmed for Halo Infinite. Dude, if Gino got in anything, I'd be happy. They just showed a Square game. It looked pretty cool. Balon of Wonder World or something. I think that was called. Looked pretty good. Yeah, I mean, if there's a time to do something with Banjo, like if they're gonna do something with that IP, like now would be the time to do it. Like you just revived the franchise with Smash, so. What do I think of Balon Wonderworld? I thought it looked pretty good. I thought it looked pretty cool. I like the character designs. They were pretty sweet. The people in the stream are just whoever they have on the Xbox Showcase thing. As a sub teacher, yeah, I did some substitute teaching for a little while. I went to school. Oh, is this it? All right, turn it up. Turn the sound up. Yeah, now would be the time to do something for Banjo. Let's be honest, it would be. I don't know if it's going to happen, but it would be the time. Silently hoping for Blinks. Blinks would be cool too. I like platform collectathon type games. Man, I will say the the quality of just the visuals on games today is pretty darn impressive. I forgot they were making a Halo game, someone said. That's like the big thing that we know is going to be here. Conker's Bad Fur Day, that'd be cool. Though I really do feel like now's the time, you know, to release something Banjo. If they're going to do something with Banjo anytime soon, you know, do it now while him getting in Smash is still fresh. Yeah, I was a teacher. Brief. I went to school for teaching anyway, and I did some did student teaching and subbing and stuff. But that was it. I never was like a full-on teacher. I went to school for history. There's not too much you can do with history besides history and education. So I did history and education. Liquid crystal cannot rise on its Power Glove, yeah. Power Glove's in the background here. I don't know if you can really see it. It's right above my thumb, right there. Xbox VR, that'd be cool. I remember when that Master Chief helmet came out. I forget which, it was maybe Halo 3 or something. You could put all the Halo games in this thing, and then they put the helmet on top of it. But I remember everybody was so disappointed because they thought you'd be able to wear the helmet, and the helmet was a little too small to wear, and the inside, you'd have to hollow out the inside because it was made just to put 3 games up inside of it, basically. I remember people being so mad about that helmet. But it's a pretty cool helmet. It's a cool display helmet. Halo Infinite. Let's see.
Am I dead already? I must be. I mean, this is a punishment, right?
Oh, geez. May 28th, 2,560. This game's not coming out for forever. That's going to suck. That's a wicked long time to wait. The Series X probably won't even be relevant by then.
No.
I did see that the patent for Banjo is updating today. They updated it just a few months ago, so I don't know if the patent updating means anything, but it's suspicious it falls on today, so we'll see. If we don't get anything Banjo, whatever, but I'd be really excited if we did. We'll see what happens. Yeah, it's the release date, man. It's wicked long. It's wicked far away. I imagine the game's going to be pretty darn good, though, if they spend 500 years on it. It'll probably be a good game. I remember Ocarina of Time, they spent like 5 years making that game, so if they spent 500 years on Halo, it'll probably be pretty decent.
What? You'll be safe here. Oh, I'll be safe.
Or it'll pull a Duke Nukem and not be that great. But the Duke Nukem Forever, that took forever to come out, right? And it wasn't that good.
Still be out if it wasn't for me. I thought I was going home.
There won't be a home if we don't stop the banished.
You keep saying that. We're outgunned, outnumbered.
If Halo Infinite takes 500 years, the next direct will be 1,000 years from now. Yeah, if Halo's taking 500 years, Nintendo's going to take even longer.
And when you're done with this war, we'll get away from here. Far away.
Wait here.
Oh. Let me find.
First, when I get back, we can look. Together.
Halo X Banjo, yeah. Put Banjo in Halo.
Okay, big guy.
He does use Kazooie as a gun. It was that first-person shooter thing in Banjo-Tooie. Oh, it's looking like Halo. It's looking like Halo. Master Chief would be dope in Smash, I have to say. I really do want a first-person shooter rep. I feel like we need one. And man, Master Chief would be so sweet for that. Halo has such a... I don't know what to say. It's a big part of gaming, history and culture. I know so many people who were, way into Halo, back in the Halo, 1, 2, 3 days, whatever, doing LAN parties and stuff. Warhog. Yeah, I mean, it would be so cool to get Master Chief in Smash. I kind of personally want Doom Guy. I feel like they're both like fighting for that first-person shooter spot. But like Master Chief would be sweet too. I would not be mad at either of them. I'd be really happy with either one. They also just feel like they're kind of similar characters in the space marine sense. Looked like a big map. Come over. Good morning. Angry Birds for Smash. I mean, I'm not like I don't really like Angry Birds that much. I played a little bit of it on my phone way back when it like first came out just to check it out, but never cared that much for it. But I mean, phone games are a part of gaming, and I really do see Smash as like a testament to all of gaming. So I wouldn't be that mad at Angry Birds. I know some people probably would be like, oh no, they ruined it, but I wouldn't be that mad. It's more of like a me costume spirit event type thing, but I wouldn't be mad at it getting in Smash. The other thing with Master Chief for Smash is that, I mean, we do already have Banjo in there, and I feel like Microsoft, might legitimately want another spot in the second Fighters Pass, so yeah, it'd be pretty sweet to get Master Chief. Of course, we also have Bethesda in there with Vault Boy now, so yeah, Doom Guy, Master Chief, I don't know. Either one I'd be very happy with getting a first-person shooter rep. Flappy Bird for me costume. Yeah, I see. I'd be like okay with Angry Birds. Flappy Birds feels a little lower on the cell phone game list. A Banjo remake. I would love to get like a 3E, like an actual sequel to Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie. That's personally what I would like to see. But some remasters or something. I know that's really in right now with like Crash got that, Spyro got that. I wouldn't be mad at some remasters. What would be really cool is if they did remasters on the Switch and the sequel on Xbox. That would be cool. It would feel like a nice compromise for the fans who like Banjo-Kazooie games on Nintendo. Put the remasters, or make the remasters multi-plat, and make the actual sequel Xbox exclusive or whatever. I could see that happening. The GBA Banjo game does not count. No. I think there's two, right? There's like a pilot one, and then is it Grunty's Revenge or something? I think is the other one. And then of course there's Nuts and Bolts, which also doesn't count. They tease another Xbox character, yeah, it could happen here. I feel like Nintendo wants control of any Smash reveals and stuff, so I'm not expecting anything like that here, but possibly Banjo stuff, so, figured it was worth watching for that, if nothing else. Also, I mean, I was going to watch it anyway, I just figured it was worth streaming in case Banjo shows up. Yeah, man, Banjo-Kazooie is such a good game. It's one of my favorites, too, definitely. Because I love Mario 64, and Banjo-Kazooie in many ways outdoes Mario 64, so... I just love that era of, like, 3D platform collectathons were, like, my jam, so... This looks great, though. This looks like a really good, like... The graphics look incredible in this, and it's giving me serious Halo nostalgia, which is good, so... Pretty sweet.
Are broken, scattered, haunted, defeated by me. I wish I could tell.
Next year is the 20th anniversary of Halo and the Xbox brand. I didn't know that. That'd be a good E3 to announce like Master Chief for Smash.
We are one step ahead. Always. The ring is already under our control.
Skylanders and Smash with Spyro. I like Spyro a lot. I feel like Spyro and Crash are both worthy characters to get into Smash. But man, I would really hope they don't do Skylanders with Spyro. I did not like that design. I feel like Sakurai would do classic Spyro though if it happened. Am I from Washington? No. No, I'm on the East Coast. I'm in New England.
lost, alone. Here you now.
If I played Hat in Time, I have played Hat in Time. Yeah, I liked Hat in Time. As far as like old school platforming, collectathons and stuff. I could see Hat in Time getting in as like a Mii costume or something for Smash. Actually, make a pretty good deluxe Mii costume, to be perfectly honest. Quahog, Rhode Island. No, I'm not Rhode Island. I'm in Massachusetts.
Fight hard. Die well.
Minecraft 2. I could see something Minecraft here, but I don't know if you can make a sequel to Minecraft, like a real Minecraft 2. I don't know what the point would be.
We hope you enjoyed.
Hey, Washington! Somebody just mentioned it or asked if I was in
I'm incredibly
Washington.
proud of the team at 343, and we're thrilled to share a hint of the epic battles that await you on the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. This is the most ambitious campaign we've ever created at 343. For the first time, players will have the freedom to explore a mysterious new Halo ring that's several times larger than our last 2 Halo games combined.
Cool.
Halo Infinite has been built from the ground up to take full advantage of Xbox Series X. Bigger battles, epic vistas, more complex visual effects, displayed with 10 times the processing
It's got
power
that big
per
like
pixel
open world look
of
to
Halo
it.
5.
It's pretty
This will
crazy.
be running at a flawless 60 frames per second and will allow us to bring the Halo ring to life in ways that have never been possible before. We look forward to sharing even more about Halo Infinite in the coming month, including the first look at multiplayer. And now, please enjoy a
Breath of the
glimpse
Wild
of
Halo
what others in
Edition.
the Xbox Game Studios family.
I really want to see something from Breath of the Wild 2. We don't even know what the game's called. Like, ugh, that's killing me, man. I really want to see some Breath of the Wild 2 stuff. She yelling at? Daryl, Walking Dead feel? The crossbow? Left 4 Dead 3, man, I wish. Left 4 Dead was... I love those 2 games. Alright, we got zombie deers. Oh, State of Decay. Okay. Banjo-Kazooie. I do like that. That's such a good title. It's like too good of a title for them not to do something with it.
Today, we're showing
that also isn't like as risky. Like they don't have to make a brand new. I mean, I want like a brand new Banjo game, but just a remaster and calling it Banjo-Kazooie. You know, they don't have to worry too much about screwing it up. Just make sure you get the game right.
To bring their dreams to life. We believe that how you find and play your games is as important as the device you play them on. Xbox Game Pass is the best way to discover and play.
Do I think Nintendo would ever attempt to buy back the Banjo IP? I don't think Microsoft would sell it. I'll put it that way.
Every game you see today.
I think we have a Sony Spider-Man situation with like the Marvel universe trying to get Spider-Man into the Marvel games. I feel like Microsoft knows Banjo's worth too much, and if Nintendo wants to use Banjo, they will just license him out. Probably every time Nintendo maybe wants to do that, which obviously already happened with Smash.
To realize their full vision. one studio that has always pushed the limits of our hardware is Turn 10.
Rear replay
They're
port would be
early in
cool.
development on the
Perfect
next
Dark would also
portion
be
of the
cool.
sequel.
I'd love to see some Perfect
And
Dark stuff.
Xbox Series X
If
is
you know
bringing
Rare
them
wants to do
closer
something
to
with
their
that
dream
IP as well.
of unprecedented realism with ray tracing and native 4K resolution, all at 60
What do I think about Far Cry 6? I really haven't been paying too much attention. I saw like one image for it of the dude, like he's got like, I think it's like his son or something like next to him or whatever. I haven't paid attention to Far Cry 6. You got a racing game? Shell from Portal to Smash. Yeah, anything Valve I'd be happy with. Though she'd have a really cool moveset with, you know, portals. It'd be really cool. Yeah, it's probably Forza. It's like Forza. Yep. They're just going one after the other. It's pretty sweet. Rare. Oh, what do we got? Yo.
Our world has a rhythm.
You already told us up, Banjo. From the voice.
But only
No, it's this game, that new Rare game. I don't remember the name of it. I remember they showed it off a little bit already.
It is found in the smallest moments. In every step of a perilous journey.
It has a cool look to it, like almost cell-shaded looking, kind of.
In the symmetry of ritual.
Sort of Breath of the Wild looking. Reminds me of that one, at least that elk thing reminds me of the, that cool glowy guy you could see on the top of the mountain. I don't even remember his name in Breath of the Wild. You had to like go at a certain time. Sometimes like the mountain would glow and you'd have to like be up there during it.
It teaches us to look beyond.
I'll say when I was first zooming in, it really did look like the beginning of Banjo-Kazooie is kind of just like, like there's just the woods and stuff, and then Banjo-Kazooie show up. I got excited. I'm not gonna lie.
To seek answers.
This game might be cool.
And to stand watch.
Burgers or burritos? I'm not a big, like, I don't eat that much meat. I guess burritos.
As a rhythm. We all sense it. But only a few truly feel it.
It's like a Harry Potter Patronus. Everwild, okay. I don't, did they give it a name before? I think they did.
Everwild will give to you a magical and untamed natural world for you to explore and to just truly lose yourself in. It's a place to be eternal.
Who do I main? I main Banjo-Kazooie now.
Gift to sense and
I try to main the characters I actually like wanted in Smash. So if Gino gets in, I will main
the team
Gino.
here at Rare are so excited to be working on.
I used to main Little Mac. I have the Little Mac costume behind me because that was the character I wanted. But maining Little Mac is tough, man. It's like I was like back in Smash 4 and like beginning of Smash Ultimate.
Awesome, positive.
I play other characters though. I play like lots of other characters.
Thank you.
Top 3 mains. Banjo and Little Mac are about the only two I really like. Definitely main. I was trying to play. I used to play Kirby back in the day, so I can still kind of pick up Kirby. And I'll play like Bowser Jr. as Lemmy or Young Link are also characters I touch.
It doesn't
I know
matter
Bowser Jr. and Kirby are both
that they don't
low
like us.
tier, but I like them. Same with obviously Mac.
That what happened that night was self-defense.
There any Smash clips up anywhere? No. I've played like online before though. Like people from Discord have like
It doesn't matter.
come into lobbies. I really haven't been playing much Smash lately, to be honest. I kind of picked it back up with Min Min, though I've been kind of busy. But there was like a gap there for a while where I wasn't playing too much. Basically from when like the first few weeks Byleth came out up until Min Min, I barely played any Smash. I was playing like a lot more like Animal Crossing and stuff. Little Mac, Hero, and Falcon. Cool, yeah, that's cool.
And the only way to move forward.
I basically play Banjo, Little Mac. I mean, I play a lot of characters. Like I'll pick up just about anybody, but those are the two I like to
Whenever
main.
we see or hear something really emotional.
K-Roll Rob Daisy. That's interesting. I do not like fighting Rob. Rob is one of my like least favorite characters to
just
fight.
got thrown out the window. She loved you.
She attacked you. We both saw it.
Yeah, there's a link to the Discord in the description of this video and most of my videos. Should be a link. Min Min, Byleth, and Pac-Man. My brother plays a lot of Pac-Man. Pac-Man is annoying. He's fun, but he's so goofy.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son.
I can't do this. Stop!
Tell me why. Its symbol is like a wreath. Chapter 1. Okay, this game's coming out in chapters. How's my day going? It basically just started. I stayed up really late last night reading. I caught up with Dragon Ball Super, the manga Dragon Ball Super. I hadn't read any of the Moro, like I think it's Galactic Patrol Saga stuff. I hadn't read any of that, so I caught up and read all of that, which was quite a lot of chapters actually. So I caught up on that, but I ended up being up really late. So then I went to bed, and then I woke up, and now it's now. So my day's good so far. Okay, Ori.
In full 4K HDR in its highest quality.
Ori would make a cool like Mii brawler, like one of those premium deluxe whatever Mii costumes. Ori would be cool for that because we have nothing but gunners so far. I am a night owl. I'm a big time night owl. It's actually one of the main reasons I did not like doing teaching stuff is you got to get up early. I hate it. I hate getting up early.
With all of this crazy hardware power, we can give our players more options with how they want to play our
Steve is a Mii costume. Steve would make a good Mii costume. Honestly, if I had to guess, like if Microsoft gets another character, I'd think Master Chief as a character, Steve as the Mii costume would be pretty great. Just because Steve's body type fits like being a Mii costume pretty well. And I'll admit, like Geno's does too. Like it could be like Paper Mario is a playable character, Geno is the Mii costume. I've said that several times.
From the furthest reaches of the universe comes the biggest mystery in the galaxy.
An abandoned research facility, and now shady corporate intrigue.
Gives me like a Fallout vibe.
The Gorgon asteroid. A sordid stopover, full of salacious secrets and scandalous strangers.
Greetings, attractive patron. You are looking right on up today.
With the right face,
They wanted us to develop a miracle drug.
can put you on the wrong side of a gun, or sword, or this thing.
Also looks like a sword.
Thrills, danger, intrigue.
A word of advice before you go, Captain? Trust no
Outer
one.
Worlds? Yeah, it probably is. I didn't play it, so.
What will you find on Gorgon?
Yep.
This internet cannot make drinks parent stay.
If you're waiting for the biggest,
game.
It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's what it looks like.
Then wait for Cyberpunk. But if you're ready for the smallest, we've got you covered. From Obsidian Entertainment, the makers of games that are nothing like this one. This summer.
This just reminds me of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I remember, I think it was Universal, when I was like really little, like 5 or 6 years old, we went to Universal and Disney. It's just kind of a bummer. Like, I went to like Disney and Universal when I was like 5, and then I don't think I went back until I was like 17 or something. So like, I had like very little recollection. Hey, Battletoads. But I remember they had one of the areas was like a Honey, I Shrunk the Kid area with like a giant Lego you could like stand in and stuff, and I thought it was really cool. Of course, I was like 5, so maybe it wasn't that cool. Pikmin 4 looks good.
At Obsidian, we're dedicated to pushing.
Yeah, I really hope they do something with Pikmin. Like, come on, Nintendo. You said Pikmin 4 was coming out soon. Like Miyamoto said it was like, yeah, it's almost done. Unless he meant, hey, Pikmin. I really hope he didn't. But regardless, like a Pikmin 3 port, like whatever, a deluxe port to Switch, give me that. Give me like one more area, a post game where you play as Olimar, and there's dungeons across the map, and you can go into the underground dungeons and get the purple and white Pikmin. Give me that in Pikmin 3, and I'll be ecstatic. Like that, Pikmin 3 just felt a little too short, and I really wish there was dungeons. And I really thought the post game was going to be, oh cool, now I'll be able to play as Olimar, and I'll be able to get the purple and white Pikmin. And then it was like, no, it's over. And I was like, oh, this felt too short compared to Pikmin 2.
Premiere.
There's also a movie called Ant Bully. Yeah, I remember Ant Bully. That was weird, man. It's so weird. The CGI, like, studios, they made, like, there was, like, Ants, and Ant Bully, and A Bug's Life. Like, they'll make, like, the same movie, or the same, like, concept, like, all at the same time. It's so weird. There was, like, 20 CGI Penguin movies that all came out around the same time. They do that all the time. It's so weird. I think we just had a couple, like, different, like, Yeti Bigfoot movies come out not too long ago from different studios. I don't know why they always copy each other's ideas. It feels dumb to me.
Now our oaths are lost, forsaken. And you must face the monsters.
Oh, is it Elder Scrolls?
Our sins have borne. Is an oath worth the wait?
Who would win, Naruto or Jiren? Probably Jiren. Naruto's strong, but I don't think he has, like, Avowed. Okay. Naruto's, like, really powerful, but Jiren destroys, like Dragon Ball Z guys have been destroying planets for a while now, and Jiren's, like, the strongest in his universe, and probably stronger than Goku, so, yeah, Jiren, I think, would win. Probably easily.
When Obsidian Entertainment joined Xbox Game Studios, they told us that this epic game is the one they want to make.
Do I think Banjo-Kazooie would be appealing to the new gen of gamers? I don't know, but it'd be appealing to the old gen of gamers, so we're still here, we're still buying games. We'd be happy to buy a new Banjo game.
At Xbox Game
Everybody's saying Matt Booty. Yeah, man's last name is Booty. It's unfortunate. He's got to live with it. Let him be.
I'm excited to announce our work with Interior Night, a new studio led by some of the most talented storytellers in our industry. Let's meet Caroline Marshall, studio head of Interior Night, to debut their original game.
Bonjour.
Someone asked, what does booty mean? If you're a pirate, the booty is the treasure that you get when you're a pirate. That's booty.
You get to experience their fears,
Mr. Booty.
Hopes,
oh man! All right, I'll tell you guys a funny story. All right, hold on. Somebody asked, "What's my take on Halo Infinite?" It looks good. Yeah, it looks sweet. Gave me good nostalgic Halo vibes. No, but all right. Here's a funny story. So I used to work at a Hollywood Video. This was like
But most of all,
maybe almost a decade ago, maybe like 8 years ago or something, maybe more than that.
flawed
Hollywood Video was basically like a Blockbuster, so I worked at one of those, and we used to have to take people's like IDs to rent out movies because you have to type the person's name in or whatever. And this dude handed me his like ID after like kind of refusing to hand me his ID, and the dude's name, I forget his first name, but his last name was Bologna, so he was Mr. Baloney, and I had to like bite my tongue. You had to be thinking, I'm just like Mr. Baloney in my head, just in my head is just Mr. Baloney, and I'm like, oh god. I bit my tongue so hard to check that guy, rang him out or whatever, and it was, oh man, Mr. Baloney sticks in my head. Very funny last name.
For mine, it was the end of the road.
On the ground, now!
The sun went down on all of us that day. Was it fate? Coincidence?
This reminds me of the art style of Left 4 Dead.
It was a long-forgotten secret, buried in the dark.
Baloney for Smash! It was one of those moments where, like, if you're in school and you're in like class and like you can't laugh, like you're taking a test or something, like you can't laugh. It was like one of those moments. Like I'm at work and the guy, he was like this gruff dude too, and he was just like, I was like, I need to see an ID, and he was like, why? And I was like, I need to look up the name. I have to be able to put the movie with the name. He's like, all right, hands me the thing or whatever, and I just looked down and just in my head, Mr. Baloney. It's too funny. As Dusk Falls. How far are we in? Like a half hour?
Here at Ninja
Halfway
Theory,
through?
we're hard at work on all of our projects, including Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, which we announced at the Game Awards back in December. An incredible 3.5 million players have now experienced Senua's story in Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. We're excited to start giving you an insight into what comes next for our Celtic warrior. An experience
Oh yeah, that game.
building in
I
Unreal
remember
Engine 5
seeing that
for Xbox Series X
trailer or whatever.
and PC.
It was intense.
I'm happy to reveal today that Senua's Saga will be set in the beautiful country of Iceland.
As Dusk Falls sounds like a prequel to Until Dawn. Yeah, I agree, it does.
And how we've discovered the history of our setting in a brand new behind-the-scenes development diary, which you can view straight after the show on the Ninja Theory YouTube channel. It's been so touching to see the
Jack and
impact
Daxter for
Hellblade:
Smash.
Senua's Sacrifice
That'd be cool.
had on so many players, and we're incredibly thankful.
They were in
for all the
PlayStation
fans
All-Stars,
who've been
right?
Part of Senua's story so far. And we're excited. For
I
you
wanted
to be part
Heihachi to be our
of
first like
development
PlayStation
journey.
All-Stars crossover character, but it didn't happen. He's a Mii costume. Is Banjo leaked or something? No, it's just like, it's possible. There was a like the trademark for Banjo-Kazooie got renewed, but it got renewed like a couple months ago, so it might mean nothing, but it's the only reason why I think people are. It'd also be a good time to like reveal Banjo, but that's the main reason I think people are expecting we might get Banjo here. Gex for Smash. Gex was cool. Gex was big in like gaming magazines. I remember they advertised it like crazy back in the day. All right, we got Jack Black. Jack Black did this cool thing with the Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Like when Tony Hawk Pro Skater remasters came out, there was like this video of like Jack Black and like all the skaters together. It was pretty cool. Oh, is it Psychonauts? Yep.
Probably been a long time since you've had a visitor.
Yeah, Richard Horvitz. That's my favorite voice actor.
Hope you don't mind
I met him once. He did the voice of like Invader Zim and Daggett on Angry Beavers. I really like Richard Horvitz.
Where are we?
I met him and the voice of Gurr from Zim. It's Ricky Simmons, something like that. Brutal Legends 2. Brutal Legends was cool. I'd be down for a sequel.
Is all I've got. Now my cover's low at the bottom of a lake.
Banjo-Kazooie and Conker need a crossover. It's tough with the way Conker went. They have a crossover in Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, Richard Horvitz also did Billy and Mandy. A lot of people might remember him from that. It's possible Nintendo split the directs like they did the Pokemon Direct. Yeah, I'm kind of expecting Nintendo to maybe do a first-party focused Direct at some point. They have like an investors meeting. I think it's August 6th. So it would be nice to go in that investors meeting with, you know, something. They have nothing right now. Yeah, so we'll see. Jack Black for Smash Bros. Hey, good and the Brutal Legends dude. I forget his name off the top of my head. Psychonauts looks pretty cool here. Contra Guys for Smash, yeah. There's a few like classic NES games that feel like they'd fit well in Smash, or like, and we have most of the NES major characters. Like Ryo Hayabusa is one of the last NES guys. Billy and Jimmy from Double Dragon. Contra Guys, Bubble Bobble. It's maybe only a handful of NES like iconic characters that we don't have in Smash. Phoenix Wright, yeah, Phoenix Wright would be cool. I feel like Dante would get it before Phoenix did, as far as the next Capcom character goes. But Phoenix Wright has a long history with Nintendo. Would be cool. He's also like an unconventional fighter, being like a lawyer. So it'd be pretty cool to see him in Smash.
The amazing games built by Xbox Game Studios, and there is just so much more for you to play.
Sarah
on
Bond.
Xbox. We are partnering with
Name's
thousands
Bond.
of creators, from
Sarah
the largest
Bond.
publishers to the smallest independent developers.
I've been to the 007 studio in Pinewood Studios in England. I did some
not just geographically, but in history too.
work on a movie on that set, which was pretty cool. It's cool to see. It's where they shot a lot of the Bond movies.
To Xbox Series X.
Though I was more excited because some of the stuff from Lord of the Rings that wasn't shot in New Zealand was shot in Pinewood. That was like my big fanning out moment going to Pinewood Studios.
For Game Pass Ultimate members, Destiny 2 will also be playable on mobile from the cloud. Later this year,
Leisure Suit Larry for Smash. Oh man, those games.
It is optimized for Xbox Series X. 4K resolution running at 60.
It was always weird when we get a game like that. I worked at a retro game store for a while. We get a game like that, and it was like, I guess we should probably keep this behind the counter. Like, probably don't want some kid accidentally buying this one.
I've seen terrible things born out.
Dark Cloud 3. Oh man, Dark Cloud. Those games are like expensive. Really expensive these days.
Time to step beyond the light.
What do I do for work besides YouTube stuff? I have an office job with a company, but I don't usually say what the company is. Working from home, so working from home. So I think I'll get back into film work after the pandemic. No, my time doing work for film stuff was brief, and it was really fun. But it was kind of by chance and stuff that I got to do some film stuff. So I don't expect... I mean, it'd be cool. Like, if there's a movie like that's shot close to me or something like that, I may throw in a resume and see if I can get to be like an extra or something. Destiny 2 Beyond Light. But besides that, no, I'm not like... I was never like in the film industry. I just briefly worked on a movie.
Some of the world's most inspired developers are working on games for Xbox Series X, and we're just honored to be able to collaborate with them. Xbox Series X will empower both new and experienced.
This is much better than the Direct Mini. Yeah. See, I feel like Nintendo really needs to like this is basically probably, you know, what we would have gotten from Microsoft at E3 if E3 had happened. And like where's what would have happened with Nintendo? Where is that? Like we kind of need that.
On Xbox
I understand, you know, pandemic and everything, companies are behind, so like I get it, very forgiving. But to see, you know, Microsoft being able to put all this out, feels like Nintendo should be able to give us at least a couple things. Console launch exclusive. When I consider Skull Kid a deluxe style Mii costume, Skull Kid does like his whole head, you know, covers the Mii and the outfit and everything, but he doesn't like Sans, Cuphead, and Vault Boy changed the like body type of the Mii. They actually like they're different, like their limbs, and the head and everything. It's a little bit more than Skull Kid. I'd say Skull Kid, Black Knight are close to like the deluxe style Mii costumes, but they're not quite there. They're Mii costumes that cover up the Mii, but they still keep the proportions pretty much. The deluxe Mii costumes actually changed, like they're basically a render of what the character would look like in Smash if they were playable. I don't think Skull Kid quite gets there. And Black Knight, of course, like proportion-wise is like too short. So I do feel like any of these deluxe or premium, whatever you want to call them, Mii costumes going forward will probably be for characters whose body types kind of fit a Mii, close enough that they can do that. Again, it's sort of why I think Steve could be a deluxe Mii, whereas Master Chief I don't think could. Not that we couldn't get a Master Chief Mii costume, but I don't think it would be one of those premium ones, because it would look like a Mii in a Master Chief outfit. Skull Kid's kind of close because its proportions are right, but it's still just a costume for the Miis. It's not quite the same. Stalker 2. Am I excited for the Ready Player 2 book? I never read Ready Player 1. I didn't read it. Didn't see the movie either. It was recommended to me. A friend of mine who's a bit older read it and really liked it and said like, "Oh man, you like video games and stuff. You'd love this." But I never read it. How old am I? I am in my 30s. Yeah, I'm old. Older than I look. I was born in the 80s. Which I'm happy about. It's that, like, growing up with 80s games and then, you know, really coming into gaming in the 90s was fun. A lot of those old 80s games were still around in the 90s, too. Like, most of your friends had, like, you know, original NES and a Super NES at the time. That was fun. And waiting for, like, N64 and PlayStation stuff to come out. You look 19. Thank you.
I'll know more when they make it back.
People are guessing 89. No, 87. I was born in 87. I'm 32, if you want to know my actual age here.
If they make it back.
Warhammer. Cool. Most people are guessing mid-20s. Thanks.
World premiere.
My mom, like, looks really young, so I think I probably just inherited that. I think I just have good genes on my mom's side for youth. I don't look a day over 22 and a half. Specific. People with controllers. I have the GameCube controller. I'm joining in. Zoom on Xbox. Zoom got so popular over the last few months, we put it on Xbox. I wear a beanie because it's a cold, cold world. No, I wear the beanie because it kind of fits like Gino. that's where the beanie idea came from. Tetris. Sorta. Weird Tetris. Tetris plus Zoom crossover. That would ruin work meetings. That would just ruin work meetings in this work from home world. Console launch exclusive.
Approaching orbit. Scans a no-go.
Sure you want to drop here?
Hell yeah. Already lacing up my boots back here.
Should I play Super Mario RPG? Never played it. Yeah, give it a try. I like it a lot, obviously.
Whoa. Hold on, let me check.
It holds up pretty good. The story's really cool. The characterization's really good. And the battle system's fun. It's a little short for an RPG, but it is a really fun game. The only thing that kind of doesn't hold up with Mario RPG, and I'll fully admit this, it's like 2.5D graphics, which I think looks really good, actually. It looks like little like clay figures almost, which I like. But moving around the world, like there's some platforming elements to Mario RPG, and those were annoying even as a kid. I remember, trying to like jump on platforms and do things a little annoying in Mario RPG. So that doesn't really hold up. So if they ever wanted to do a Mario RPG remake, that would be the thing I would hope that they kind of would work on or fix in the game, is the outside of combat platforming stuff. Yeah, I would love Mario RPG or Earthbound. I think would make really good like Super NES title remakes in the same vein as like Link's Awakening. If they gave it that look, it'd be awesome. The Gunk, ew, it's kind of a gross name. Have I played Nier? No, I have not played Nier 2B's game. Did Gandalf send a message? Ooh. A message did not reach the Eagles, Gandalf. I am sorry, you are stuck on Saruman's tower.
It all starts with a dead girl.
It all starts with a dead girl.
The forest. The moon. Scent of
Was it
pine.
Twin Peaks? Twin Peaks started with a dead girl.
And then the gunshot. Every story has two sides. A regular, rational one, but also a darker and deeper truth. Not
Ooh, creepy dolls. Ugh, dolls are so creepy.
I can see both.
You want if dolls freak you out, dude, Robert the Haunted Doll, look that up. So scary. I think it's down in the museum in Florida, except I just saw that Zach Baggins, the like Ghost Adventure guy, did something with Robert the Doll, so I don't know if he bought it for his like haunted museum or what. But man, Robert the Doll, creepy backstory. Creepy looking doll. Thing scares me. Because you go your whole life thinking like, maybe ghosts are real or something, but like Chucky, like a haunted doll, that's not real. It's scary, but it's not real. And then you find out about Robert the Haunted Doll, and you're like, oh, maybe it is real. Maybe life's terrible. I don't know. I've heard they're remaking all classic horror movies. You mean like the Tom Cruise Mummy thing? Like, I mean, I know they already made the Tom Cruise Mummy movie, but it was going to be like a universe of old horror movies. I did hear about that. I don't know if it's still happening. Someone's guessing Allison Wake. Yeah, it does look like Alan Wake. Gino is a doll, though. I know, Gino is a possessed doll. But Robert the Haunted Doll is terrifying. Gino is not terrifying. Gino is my friend.
Premiere.
Though Gino in real life would probably be really scary. Probably be freaky. Like if we had the live action Mario movie. Ooh, a Sega world premiere. What do we got from Sega? Sega. Phantasy Star. Nice. I still haven't played Phantasy Star Online 2. I loved Phantasy Star Online back in the day. I remember getting it for Dreamcast. I brought it to my uncle's house. He lives in Boston. And I was like up in his attic, which is like done over, and plugged in the Dreamcast, and I was playing with my friend Kevin back in my hometown, and my uncle was like, was that actually Kevin right there? I was like, yeah, it's like you can play online. We were blown away. We were just like, this is incredible. It's one of my better gaming memories. Also, used to have the Dreamcast keyboard. I had the keyboard for Dreamcast specifically for Phantasy Star, and that's like one of the I don't sell or get rid of any of my gaming stuff. It's one of the few gaming things that I know I had. I used it, and I can't find it. I lost it. I don't know what happened to it. Thank you. Somebody complimented my videos. Thank you. I don't know how many people would want like Phantasy Star guy, like a Newman in Smash or whatever, or a cast in Smash. I would be all about that. I played the old Phantasy Stars on Genesis too. Like I liked Phantasy Star before Phantasy Star Online, so I was like excited for Phantasy Star Online just because the name Phantasy Star was attached to it. And then Phantasy Star Online was a whole other experience. So I am a Phantasy Star fan. Yeah, I did see the banjo trademark was renewed for today, so I don't know. Maybe we'll see something here. It'd be a nice thing to end this with, I will say that. So we're getting close to the end here, right? We got like 10 minutes left.
I've seen your future. Global risk is
Mr. Baloney belongs in Arby's, not Smash. Poor Mr. Baloney. It's been tough growing up.
Destiny chose me to save this world.
But I consider doing super chat for future streams. I have such a weird thing with like I don't even know much about YouTube super chat stuff or whatever, but someone was asking me about like Patreon and stuff earlier, which I have a Patreon, but I don't push it, I don't mention it much. I always feel weird about donation stuff. I get money off of the ad revenue for videos. That feels cleaner to me, but I guess if I want to make the YouTube thing a thing, it's yeah. So I gotta just kind of embrace that life, right? Do I think Hollow Knight has a chance? I think Hollow Knight has an excellent shot at being a Mii costume. I'll put it that way. I think he's probably the most likely, or the Knight. I don't even know if it's technically gendered. The Knight has an excellent shot at getting into Smash as one of those deluxe premium Mii costumes. I think it's probably in the lead.
Today,
Papa doesn't want our dirty money. Oh, don't get me wrong. I want the dirty money. I do. I just feel weird about it. I don't know. I feel weird about like ad revenue is fine. Like whatever, you just watch the videos, there's ads, I get paid, makes sense. But donation stuff it's just a little weird to me. I guess I'm not super opposed to it. It's just something that I haven't like sat down and been like, I'm gonna work on making this a thing here. So people asked a long time ago if they could donate, so I made a Patreon, but I don't do anything with it. I don't lock anything behind it. I just have it there.
Here's 5 and Sea of Thieves. You'll get the next gen upgrades at no additional cost.
Sword Fighter Hollow Knight, yeah, I think it would work really well. I think his body type fits for a Mii costume. And we have all gunners so far, so yeah, Hollow Knight works perfect for a Sword Fighter Mii costume. It's Booty! Yeah, it is. Booty's back. Mr. Booty! Meet Mr. Booty.
We didn't get to visit all of our
Alright, that's kind of bad.
That means we'll have more to share.
I caught myself before I said it.
Until then, here's one more thing.
Mr. Baloney and Mr. Booty hanging out.
World premiere.
Sounds bad to me. Alright, world premiere, what do we got?
The world is filled with stories.
Is Fable?
Of legendary heroes and treacherous villains.
I posted a tweet a while back because I heard what might be the name of this game. So we'll see if that turns out to be true. It was a cryptic tweet. I heard it was called Fable Awakening, put it that way. I posted a picture of Fire Emblem Awakening. Oh, Froggy the Fairy.
But yours has yet to be written.
Just Fable. Didn't give it an undertitle. So maybe it's still Fable Awakening. We'll have to wait and see if that is true or not. Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. Yeah, Twisted Metal's a cool series. I'd be down with that. I don't know how many people would be, but I'd be down with that. Another year, another Banjo. Don't. Yeah, we didn't get Banjo. Unless they just, like, give it to us right here at the end or something. Do I think Bioshock has a chance in Smash? I mean, would you do, like, Big Daddy or what? Like, who would the rep be? It's a pretty good show. Halo Infinite looks good. Psychonauts is cool. Fable would be cool. Yeah, I feel like Rare just doesn't want to do anything with Banjo, I guess. Oh well. At least he's in Smash. That was the important thing. I mean, I'd love a new Banjo game, don't get me wrong, but... Post-show next. All right, no Banjo. Oh, well. It was still pretty cool. I mean, it was a good show. Like, if that was Xbox or Microsoft's, E3, I would have thought it was pretty good. So here we go.
All right, hello, everyone. Welcome
Turn
back
down the sound here. All right, well, I'm going to end the stream, guys. Yeah, no Banjo is a little disappointing, but honestly, I mean, it was a good show, so I was happy to see that. Considering we didn't get an E3 this year, that felt overdue to finally get, some a real show from one of the major platforms there. So yeah, I was happy about that. All right, catch you guys later. Later, G off. I know his name is Jeff. It's mostly from the Tony Hawk games, man. Was it Jeff Rowley? I always called him G off Rowley. So that's in my brain if I see the name Jeff spelled that way. All right. Anyway, later, guys.